Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's feeling well. And today is Monday. It's gonna be such an easy day. All right, all right. Let's get to this video for today, y'all. Before um, I wanted to give y'all before I get to that, I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of update. Um, I just wanted to tell you that sometimes the Wi-Fi that does not doesn't work that way because all of a sudden YouTube has been deleting my comments because you know something 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 it has been restricted or it might have been taken out. I'm not I'm not too sure about it, but other than that, everything's is back to normal, thankfully. All right. So I'm glad everything it's working. Nothing major. So we just gotta stay connected. All right. All right, guys. Let's get to this video for now. So forgive yourself before you fall asleep. Okay. Yeah. Make sure that you make sure that your electronics is off. Okay. Because I'm glad to see uh nobody is contacting you because you have done the right thing, y'all. Okay. And remember that don't let anybody disturb your peace, y'all. Because I know we're living in these tough times together. So we want to make sure that everybody have been going through tough times together. Especially in this world, because I know people who have lost their lives. As I said it yesterday. So yeah. But yeah, it's time to forgive themselves. Go to sleep at night. You know, forget all the worries. So I know, because I know they lost all their loved ones, and because I know it's been difficult moments for everybody on this planet. Okay. So notice that they're gonna wipe out their tears in the eyes no more, and all these former things have passed away. Okay. So it's time to go. It's time to say good night. Time to go to bed. Pray God that people, because I know everybody who has passed away. Time for us to to say a prayer for their loved ones, because I know it's been tough for everyone. Okay. So including myself, I need to pray every night before I go to bed. I have to make sure that nobody calls me every night. you know when I wake up in the morning, nobody is gonna hear me, because nobody is gonna text me, saying, like, you know harmful things about me, and too I'm not too worried about that. I'm not, it's just not. But yeah, Yeah, you just, and by the time when I came, when I came home last night from work, and I asked God to forgive myself, and I said to him, forget about everything. It happened yesterday because, you know, the good news is that I have found my payment card, because it was in my mom's car. After, after I finished, I got through after I got through the shopping, I put it in my mom's wallet, and I pray God, and He forgives me for what I did. I truly did. And so we know that uh, it's not the end of the world just yet, but it's gonna finish in the future. Um, yes. Um, so you have finally, got your peace back where you got it from. So just remember that nothing is gonna take that away from you. Okay. So so the tough nights are gonna get worse. But I'm glad to see the problem. It has been completely resolved. So I took all my frustrations out. And because I know I might have left my umbrella at the workplace, but thankfully I got my umbrella back for the past um 2 weeks. So I asked God to forgive myself for what I did. I know I made my own mistakes in the past, and just remember, ask God to forgive me. It means that, when before I go to bed, ask God to forgive myself, because I got it, because I got everything back. So especially even though I have apologized to the family for what I did, and I committed a mistake for what I did, and God is very proud of me for what I did. And I just learned a valuable lesson over here, whether or not. All right. And yes, because whether you make a mistake, you have forgiven yourself. Okay. Which, with that being said, okay, take that frustrations out of your head and throw it away. You don't need that kind of negativity anymore. All right. Um. Yeah, man. So make sure that you learn your lesson. Okay. Especially especially with my supervisors. I just apologize to them, because I know that these nursing employees are going in the wrong direction. You know they decided to go. So they think that that's an exit by the entrance, but they are very unfocused for the nursing employees. So they need to So they need to pay attention where they're at while the gate arm was broken, though. All right. But yeah. But thankfully, I'm glad. I asked God that I made it safely. Made it safely. I safely made it from home safe and sound. Without having to do anything else going on around here. Okay. So yeah, I forgive myself because I simply made a mistake, and I was the imperfect one. But I just don't. I'm really glad that everything is been bring back to normal. We just gotta work hard. Make money and most of all, gotta keep that faith going. So make sure that your faith is restored. Make sure that your mental health and everything is good for now. All right. So yeah. Um. Remember. Uh. Make sure you need to keep God first. Okay. Family always comes first. Okay. All right. Remember. First thing is you need to trust God. Okay. Because when he sees you get when he sees you and tells you, okay, I said, Christian, go to bed early. Okay. No more no more playing video games at night. Okay. Turn off all the electronics. Okay. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. So you need to work on that. Okay. All right guys. That's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to my channel, comment, drop it down in the comment section. All right. From what I just talked about it in this video earlier. All right. And I just want to say the most important thing is that make sure that you have learn from your mistakes. Okay. Try to come out here, meditate. Okay. Try to take a deep breath. Okay. Stretch your arms. All right. Release the stress. Grab your foot and hold on to your leg just for about 30 seconds and let go of this depression going on. All right. So yeah. So thank you all very much for that. And remember, don't commit a mistake. Okay. Forgive yourself when you go to bed. All right. All right. So thank you all very much. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Take care of yourselves. Peace and love to everybody. And enjoy the rest of your morning.